Hey guys, what's up? Today we're talking about a brand new game from HoYoverse, Varsapura. Honestly, HoYoverse completely shocked everyone. Out of nowhere, they dropped a full 31-minute gameplay trailer, not just a small teaser, a full deep dive. And the craziest part? This game is nothing like what we expected. We all know HoYoverse for games like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, fantasy, colorful, adventure-style worlds. But this time, they did a full 360 turn and stepped into a dark, mysterious, psychological, puzzle-driven experience, mixing realistic environments with anime-style characters, and yeah, that surprised everyone. So let's talk about the story. The game revolves around a girl with the codename Hollow One who enters a modern and mysterious city to join an organization called SEAL, a special agency dealing with supernatural phenomena and something known as mind rot. Now, mind rot is a really interesting concept. It's like a mental contamination, a tar-like substance that leaks from objects and even humans, slowly turning them into shadow monsters. SEAL's mission is to detect and contain this corruption before it spreads any further. At the start of the game, Hollow One arrives at SEAL headquarters for an interview and evaluation, and during a practical test, she meets characters like Sayuki, a senior SEAL officer, and Mr. Shadow, a mysterious man in a suit accompanied by a black cat. But Hollow One's goal isn't just joining SEAL, she's also searching for someone connected to her past, a figure with a scale-patterned umbrella. The story dives deep into themes like mental health, identity, and the boundary between reality and illusion. Mind rot acts as a metaphor for psychological corruption, and the city itself feels like a system that absorbs human thoughts and emotions. As you progress, the game takes you into parallel dimensions and shadow realms, blending philosophical and psychological ideas with action and puzzle gameplay. Honestly, it feels like HoYoverse took inspiration from Control and turned it into something unique. Now, when it comes to characters, if you know HoYoverse, you already expect a team system, and yes, it's here too. You'll be playing with a team of 3 characters that you can switch between, each with their own abilities, and there's also character customization. In the gameplay, we've already seen Hollow One as the main protagonist, Sayuki, who fights in close combat using documents and files as weapons with a very serious and professional personality, Daki, a colorful character who uses mines and bombs against supernatural threats, and Mr. Shadow, who seems to play a major role in uncovering the deeper mysteries of the story and Hollow One's past. Now, let's talk about the world, because this is where things get really interesting. The city of Varsapura is a mix of a modern Southeast Asian environment, clearly inspired by places like Singapore and partly Shanghai, combined with surreal shadow dimensions. Even the name Varsapura comes from Sanskrit, meaning something like City of Rain or Land of Mist, which perfectly fits the game's rainy, foggy, mysterious vibe. In the gameplay, we saw driving through modern streets, detailed architecture inspired by real locations like St. Andrew's Cathedral, and different areas like residential zones, commercial districts, underground spaces, and transport systems. As mind rot spreads, the city transforms into something darker, more abandoned, and full of supernatural threats. The world is dynamic and reactive. Infected areas change visually, shadow creatures appear, and you can freely explore the city, drive vehicles, climb buildings, and even use an umbrella to glide or perform long jumps. Some parts of the game take place in parallel dimensions where physics and visuals behave differently, creating unique challenges. And one thing I personally loved is that many buildings seem to be fully explorable. During the driving scenes, you can clearly see open shops, coffee stores, and malls, which makes the world feel incredibly alive and immersive. I know some people didn't like the mix of realistic environments with anime characters, but honestly, I think it's a smart move. HoYoverse is keeping its identity while evolving at the same time. From a technical perspective, the game is built on Unreal Engine 5, and the estimated size is around 100 gigabytes on PC, which clearly shows we're dealing with a full AAA experience. With Unreal Engine 5, we can expect dynamic lighting, complex environments, and highly realistic visuals, along with features like character customization and even environmental destruction, making the gameplay feel more dynamic and alive. As for how you'll play it, based on current information, Varsapura is mainly a single-player, story-driven RPG. There's no confirmed multiplayer mode yet, but systems like AI teammates and character switching could open the door for multiplayer features in the future. And since it's a HoYoverse title, there's a strong chance some features like updates, events, or gacha systems might require an internet connection, even though the core experience is designed to be single-player. When it comes to the budget, there's no official number yet, but considering the scale of the project, the use of Unreal Engine 5, and the overall AAA quality, it's safe to assume this is a very high-budget game. For comparison, Genshin Impact reportedly had a budget of over $100 million at launch, and Varsapura might even go beyond that. And finally, about the release date, there's no official announcement from HoYoverse yet. However, based on the current level of development and the long gameplay showcase, many people expect the game to release sometime around 2026 or later, but for now, that's just speculation. As soon as we get official news, I'll make sure to update you guys. Overall, this game feels completely different from what we usually see from HoYoverse. Darker, deeper, and more psychological. And honestly, this might be one of their most ambitious projects yet. Let me know what you think about this new direction. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.